Hi friends, today we will talk about memories of Senior Lieutenant of the 73rd Guards Rifle Division, 49th Rifle Corps of the 7th Guards Army, Valery Konstantinovich Yasenev. About how the SS battalion vented their anger on the village after the collapse of Operation Citadel in July 1943 and about the payback for it. I don't remember what the exact day it was, probably July the 14th or the 15th. I remember that the German offensive in our area has already completely exhausted itself, and they have gone on the defensive, but our troops has not yet begun everywhere, has not moved into a full-scale phase. At night there was a glow from fires. The Nazis burned villages. They realized that soon they would have to withdraw and give back all those few settlements that they were able to occupy during the offensive and that cost them dearly in terms of human lives. So they vented evil and hatred. In the morning, as part of a reconnaissance platoon, I was sketching the terrain and coordinates of the map for the upcoming offensive of the regiment. SS men appeared unexpectedly. We ran into their reconnaissance in the woods. A short firefight ensued. There were more Germans. We were pelted with grenades and I was concussed and lost consciousness. I woke up in a German truck, my hands were tied, and in front of my face were boots of German soldiers. Besides me, Sasha Milikov from my platoon also survived. He was also lying on the floor in the back. They were taking us somewhere. We arrived in a small village, apparently somewhere near the settlement of Shakhovo, where just a few days ago we were fighting heavy defensive battles. In the same village, apparently, there were no hot battles. The locals did not leave, there were people in the houses. The Germans swore and shouted in their own way. We were thrown out of the truck and to the ground. What happened next has been etched into my memory for a lifetime. If you have watched Alan Klimov's film Go and See about how the Punishers burned the village, then I will tell you that everything is much scarier in life. The Germans drank, screamed and became more and more wild and inadequate. I will omit the details of all the wild things we witnessed. Houses were burning all around, people were screaming and crying, there was shooting everywhere. I still don't understand why they left us alive. They probably wanted to interrogate us later, or maybe it just wasn't our turn yet. The SS men had cameras with them, and even a small handheld camera. They recorded everything, the whole nightmare that was happening in the village. They took pictures against the background of fire, laughed, threw grenades into windows and cellars. They took revenge on civilians for their defeat, for their impotence. The village was on fire, and the SS took pictures, not knowing that in an hour they would be overtaken by retribution. By pure chance, as I later found out, our neighbors, the tank guards moving to their initial positions for the attack, lost their route and confused the road, turned off the highway into a country lane, saw the smoke of fire. The SS battalion was torn to shreds. No one left. Sasha and I crawled under the truck, tried to untie each other's hands, really wanted to take part in the defeat of these inhumans. We were boiling with rage. The remnants of the SS battalion tried to leave through the forest, but they were not allowed. The tank guys then said that they had overtaken every one of them. I heard that some of the pictures from the village were later used as material evidence in the crimes of Nazism at the Nuremberg trial itself. On the other hand, Sasha and I were lucky. We were truly saved by a miracle, like in a movie. And on the other hand, in a couple of hours, we saw something that was enough for us for a lifetime. I had nightmares about it more than once after the war. Thanks to our tankers, we managed to save more than a dozen civilians of that village. They did not let the SS finish its dirty work. Sometimes poor knowledge of maps and mistakes in war can not only ruin, but also save lives. Everything happens in a war. From the memories of Valery Konstantinovich Yasenev. Thank you for watching the video. It was Oleg and the Red Army channel. Write your comments and don't forget to put likes.